Hello, I'm changing us to the new UFC 4 system. As you see, I've created fighters already, um, but I'll go through the creation process so you can understand what everything means. So, we're going to fight a type, and as you see, it's changed. I cannot change any of the things there. So all I can do is change the type of kickboxer you are. So there's acrobat, pressure, and showboat. I'm going to change the type of boxer, which is sniper, powerhouse. All these different things. Yeah. So based on your other creation I've selected for you, if you want to know what you are, just let me know and I will change it for you. This will stay the same throughout your career with Supreme. I'm thinking about changing camp reports to sparring sessions. So here we go. So sparring sessions, and it can be as detailed or as not detailed as you want. It could be 1 round, it could be 20 rounds. I don't mind reading 1,000 words or whatever. But it will be the same sort of format where it's basically like a promo versus a promo, and I have to pick a winner. But winners, losers doesn't necessarily mean you have a bad promo or an outstanding promo. You could have two outstanding promos, but and you can get a draw. You can get draws in this, so your stats will be equalised, which I will show you now. So I'll go into custom fight, and I can change. I don't know what that does. I can't. I haven't found out what that actually does. I don't know if that's with the AI or with like me as a controller. I don't know if that affects the AI. I'm going to turn on both on anyway. Just as a standard, I'm just going to turn on both on. So no matter what your camp report is, that's going to be on. It's all going to be legacy. So this is where your camp report comes in. Depending on your sparring and how you spar, let's say you give me a 1 round spar, I'm not going to be able to gauge your stamina recovery on that because it's only 1 round. Ideally I'd want 3 if it's just a regular fight, just 3 rounds, and in main event fights and title fights I'd like 5 rounds, but you don't have to. But it will, if you give me 1 round, and depending on how detailed that round is, if you really put effort into that 1 round, I will put this on. But if there's no effort in what you write, then I'm going to turn stamina recovery off, which will have serious effects for how you perform in the match. So yeah, detail, and if I feel like you put effort in, will affect stamina recovery. Stamina cost, again, same sort of thing. Depending on how detailed you are in the spar, affects this. I'm thinking of having a base level stamina cost of this, and then whatever, if you get no, what am I on about? So the base level is that. So if you're giving a poor camp report, this will be your base level, because you will have some level of fitness if you're a professional fighter, and then the better the camp report, the less cost you have on your stamina. Then health recovery, the same again, camp reports. But I'm going to, again, it's all details, it's all, the devil's in the details. If I feel that you've put in moments where you've suffered a health event, let's say, and you've managed to pull through it and then come back and do a good spar, or you're getting in there with killers constantly, and you emphasise that these people are top level sparring and it's good sparring, then you can have health recovery on. If it's a poor camp report with little detail and not much to go off, it's going to be off, and then obviously that's going to seriously hamper your chances in the match. This is the damage done by you, so the base level will be down here, and the better your camp report, the more damage you can do. Obviously if you're a grappler, your camp reports will most likely be based on your grappling, so keep that in mind, that you still want to mention your striking, your stand up, because all fights start on the feet, so you still want to sort of mention that. But grapplers, I'm not going to let you have maxed out damage, okay? Because down here I'm not going to let strikers have great submissions. So you're good at what you're good at. These are basically like the perks. So transition speed, I'm gonna equalize. That's fair game. But submissions, I think there's another one. Yeah, submissions. If you're a stand-up fighter, you're not going to be opting for high submissions, so even if you put them in there, I'm not going to give you maximum of that. If you're a boxer, you're not really going to be clinching, so that's going to have an effect on whether you can get maximum of that. If you're a stand-up fighter, then you're not going to be high frequency takedowns, so this is all involved in your camp report. But if you do mention that you do take your fighter down a lot in your camp report, I will give you a fairly high takedown frequency if you're a striker. But if you're a grappler, then you get maximum, if that's what you want to opt for. And obviously grapplers, you're not going to be able to have maximum stand-up strike frequency. Only strikers are going to get that. Okay, and grappling, obviously the same applies. What else is there? And then this is a cool new thing in UFC 4, is your fighter AI. So based on what you input in your camp report, I'm going to take that and match it with a fighter's AI. so your fighter will fight like them. Obviously this affects your fighter more, but this is a cool little base, I think. If you don't give me much to go off, you're just going to get standard. I'll show you in a second. So just your standard sort of AI there, but if you give me the detail, you actually put effort in, and I can see similarities in fighting styles with what you've written and how this person fights, then your AI is going to be that. So yeah, it's obviously going to be strict. It doesn't change anything. This does nothing. For the AI. So yeah, new camp report layout is going to be like basically a promo on your sparring, and if you want to add any extra into like little bits of detail in other training, that's gonna aid in certain aspects, so like stamina and stuff. But yeah, we can always try it anyway. We can try it, trial and error. But that's the route I'm gonna go down, and I hope you all have fun with it.